What up guys, welcome back to Tough Puff. This is John speaking, and in this video we're doing kinda like a fan request deck list. I see a few people requesting for Lucario bats deck list, and so I thought I'll try my best and make one. Before we start, this deck I don't think is that good. I'm like, for sure it's not tier 1. I don't think it's tier 2, and maybe it's tier 3, and I'm saying that just to be nice. And the main reason is I used to play I used to play Landers bats with a 2-3 Landers Lucario split, and even then Lucario wasn't that useful to me, so having a deck as Lucario as a main attacker kind of turns me off. Okay, so the main reason why this deck is not that good is because Lucario EX is not Landers. The point of like the Landers bats deck was to spread damage with the bats and the hammerhead attack from Landers. Lucario does not do bench damage. He does just regular damage to active Pokemon. Is Lucario a bad card? No, it's not a terrible card, but it's not a great card. I believe it's the only card with 3 attacks. So his 3 attacks are Missile Jab. For one fighting energy, does 30 damage, and this attack is not affected by resistance. Not spectacular, not great. And there's Corkscrew Smash, which is the best attack. For 2 fighting, it does 60, and then you draw, so you have 60 in your hand. And then there's Somersault Kick. For 3 fighting, it does 100 damage. So the second attack, Corkscrew Smash, is the best attack. All in all, I don't think it's overall a very strong attacker. A couple things it does have going for it though. It does have 180 HP instead of 170 like some other EXs. And the weakness is Sidekick. So the evolutions can't hit for weakness on this because there's no Espeon card or something. Alright, so the deck profile. Okay. We run 2 Lucario. Sorry for the proxy. I'm not buying another one. I don't want another one. So I just thought I'll print one out to make it so you guys could see it. So 2 Lucarios. I just explained to you guys what it does. It's, I guess, the replacement for Landers, even though Landers is beyond better than this card. Next we run 3 Hawlucha. If you're fighting against the EX based decks, this is your best friend and your main attacker. Flying Press does 60 for only 1 energy, which is awesome, and punches through resistance, but it has no you can't hit for weakness either because of the ability. Then, cause it is Lucario bats, we run 4-3-3 bat line. I had a 4-4-3, but I had to cut a gold bat out for some room. And then we run 1 Shaman just for that extra draw power. And for the supporters, we run 4 Professor Sycamore. That's the main draw power, the best draw supporter. 2 Birch and 1 Shauna. Pretty much this is my draw support in all my decks now. I think 2 Birch and 1 Shauna is pretty good. I mean, it's good for what we have to work with right now. So 2 Birch, 1 Shauna. I'm not really a huge fan of Shauna. I always try, if I have both in my hand and I'm trying to dig for something, I'll probably just use the Birch and hope for the heads. Next we have 2 Karina to search out any fighting Pokemon such as Lucario, and then you can search out like a level ball and get a bat on the field. 2 Lysanders to pull up what we need to pull up, or stall, or knock stuff out, or whatever. AZ is to pick up the bat lines, or even pick up something out of the active spot. But it's preferred to be used on the bats, so you could reuse the bats. And then we run 1 Hex Maniac, because I think they're a really good card. You could even use it for Hawlucha to punch stuff for weakness, or stop the opponent's Shamans or their bats or whatever ability they're using. 4 VS Seekers, I think that's pretty standard. I run 3 Level Ball and 2 Ultra Ball. The Level Ball grabs anything in the deck besides Crobat and Hawlucha and Shaman. but it grabs all the bats. It grabs the I'm sorry, it grabs Hawlucha. It doesn't grab Lucario, Crobat, and Shaman. And the Ultra Ball is to grab, you know, the Lucario. It could grab Shaman. But usually when I use Karina, I'll probably grab the Lucario and grab a level ball and then get a bat or a Hawlucha. My item cards would be, my tool cards would be 3 Muscle Bands and a Focus Slash. Muscle Bands for extra damage for the Lucario, and Focus Slash, you know, to prevent our Hawlucha or maybe our Lucario even to get knocked out one hit. Run 3 Super Scoop Ups to pick up the bat line. You reuse the bats, pick up a Shaman, use the Shaman, or you could use it as kind of like a max potion. If you have a heavy damage Lucario, you could just pick up the whole thing and bring it back to your hand with all the energies. 3 Fighting Stadiums for extra damage for Lucario and Hawlucha. And then our we run 1 switch, even though Hawlucha and Crobat does have free retreat, Lucario does not. And you could use the Super Scoop Up as a kind of like a switch, but it is a coin flip, so that's a guaranteed switch. Sacred Ash to get back to discarded Pokemon. A Professor's Letter, because with this, Karina could get energy instantly. Then for energy, we run 4 Strong and 5 Fighting. Strong energy is a given, you need the extra damage. Okay, so that's my take on Lucario bats. Like I said, I don't think it's that good, but hey, if you guys like the deck, if it's your fun deck, then by all means play it. I play a lot of fun decks. I actually prefer to play kind of like the fun, okay deck over the super good deck, you know, but that's just me. So that's Lucario bats. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more. Thank you.